Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my first review for a highly anticipated new anime series, and that is the continuation of the infamous Dragon Ball Z in the new anime series, which takes off right at the end of DBZ, and this is what is called Dragon Ball Super. Okay, so this one is for the premiere of Dragon Ball Super. So Season 1, Episode 1, you can go ahead and watch this one online with English subtitles, or you can wait for the dub if you want. I'm sure it'll show up on North American TVs eventually. Sites like gogoanime.tv has it. Streaming, you can watch it there if you want. You guys know the deal. If you're going to watch something online, never install anything. Just watch it streaming, and if you find a site that tells you to install something, it's a scam. Get the heck out. Don't install anything. Close it off. Shut off your computer if you have to, because a lot of sites have adware and stuff like that. So, man, watching this episode. So this will contain minor spoilers, and I will do a giveaway for this week. Since it's a special occasion, I'm going to give away a Figuarts Vegito figure. This has a value of probably about $70, I want to say now. Shipped, anyway, if you're going to get it shipped. And I'll give this away to a subscriber. You do have to be a subscriber, and all you have to basically do is write in the comments below. First of all, be subscribed. Second of all, write how you felt about the return of DBZ. Like what your favorite part of the episode was, or just getting to see it back again. And I'll send this out within about a week or two. So write your comments below. Make sure you're subscribed to enter. And there may not be that many people who watch this review, so you may have a good shot of winning the Vegito. I've got a bunch of them. I grabbed a few because I figure, I can use them for giveaways and stuff like that. And Vegito's awesome. The combination of Goku and Vegeta is awesome character. And okay, so oh man, this one for me was this was a special episode to watch. I mean, I got chills all the way through, especially when I first started watching it. When I first turned it on, and you see the new colors, you see just the visuals of it, in updated anime fashion. It just, it's like a dream come true. I mean, I remember a year ago or 2 years ago, I was reviewing Dragon Ball Kai, and I said in my reviews that, I really like Dragon Ball Kai. I love the intro, I love the outro, but then we get to the actual meat and potatoes of it, and it's just a rehashed DBZ. A lot of the artwork is, or probably 99% of the artwork is exactly the same pretty much, and they've just maybe, freshened it up a little bit with colors and stuff like that, but they haven't actually redone it. This is exactly what I wanted to see, which is a new DBZ, new story, new animation, just new all around, 100% new. Not like Dragon Ball Kai where we're getting a rehash, 100% new. So the first episode, Season 1, Episode 1, is called the World Peace Prize, and it's who is getting the 100 Million Zeni. So that's the title of the episode. And we kind of saw this. They released a manga chapter where it kind of had most of this beforehand for Dragon Ball Super, which was cool. If you read it, you have an idea about what I'm talking about. Basically, if you haven't seen this episode, here's the premise. Here's the synopsis for you. You have, after the end of the Buu saga, and I love this, by the way, you get the intro, you get to see a flashback of the Buu saga. So like Dragon Ball Super, it's like when you finish Dragon Ball and you watch Dragon Ball Z at the beginning, and they do flashbacks kind of what happened in Dragon Ball with King Piccolo and all the other stuff and Goku, it's the same thing with Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super starts out and they do flashbacks of what happened at the end of DBZ, and I just got chills, man. I was just so happy to see that, because you see like the end of the Buu saga. You've got Goku, a new artwork turning Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 with the hair and everything, fighting Buu, some flashback sequences of him fighting Buu, and, Kid Buu and that, and the ending of how that went. And it gives you the sense that this is a sequel, or this is taking place right after the end of Dragon Ball Z. So you've got Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT doesn't exist. Sorry, guys. It doesn't exist. I expel it from now from the Dragon Ball universe. It's not here. It never happened. It doesn't exist. It's not canon. It's in the multiverse somewhere of another Dragon Ball universe that we don't care about, or at least most of us don't care about. So, man, just the chills. So amazing. You get to see the new color. You get to see the new intro, and I like the intro. I like the outro. The new intro really, it really, and this episode as well too. It's about the characters. It's not necessarily about just the fighting right off the bat or anything like that. There's not really much in it. I mean, you see Kid Trunks, and he beats up a giant snake, and snake monster. You guys know the Dragon Ball universe. You got giant dragons and snakes. Giant, huge dinosaur things and all this stuff. It's Dragon Ball. So that part was fun when you see him beat up the snake and stuff. You have Goten and him, and they're getting some spring water for Videl as a present. And so we've got Goku. He's farming. He's doing his thing, and he's trying to earn some money. And it's not his area of expertise. Money. He's grown up basically in the forest. He doesn't know much about the civilized world, really. He's pretty naive when it comes to business or making money or anything. He doesn't really know what to do. He's a fighter 100%, but he's saved the world so many times, and that's why I really love this episode, because we get to see kind of finally Hercule, Mr. Satan, who I've never really been a fan of, because he's funny, but he always takes credit for what the Z fighters do. And in this episode, this changed to 100%, because in this episode, he actually wins the World Peace Prize, and he goes to Goku and he says, listen, you're really the winner of this World Peace Prize for saving the world so many times from Cell, Boo, whoever the hell else, Frieza, even though nobody knew about it. Well, Trunks killed Frieza, but you guys get the idea. So he gives him the 100 million Zeni. So he gives him the reward for saving the world, countless times, and for the World Peace Prize. Because really, the public thinks it's Mr. Satan who did it, but really Mr. Satan knows it's Goku. And I really loved that in this episode, his character actually gives that money that's owed to Goku, which really made me like Mr. Satan a lot more. And you even see him with Boo, and you got, all the good old stuff, The ending of the episode, the outro, I love it. You get to see kind of some photographs of like way back when Goku was younger and stuff, and you have Gohan, and he's just like a kid, and man, it's like it's kind of like when you watch it, it's like you grew up with the characters. Like when I started watching this, I was a kid myself watching this stuff. Now I'm an adult, and I'm watching the new stuff, and you get the flashbacks of Goku in his state, and then when he was younger and he's raising Gohan and that, all the battles and stuff, man. Amazing stuff. So we also see Beerus. He's in here too. You got him doing his thing. He's going around. He's trying. He's a taste tester. He's trying some different foods. He's going to some different meet and greets at different planets. If they satisfy his urges, he'll leave the planet alone. If they don't, he'll destroy the planet. So it's the same old thing. Now, one thing I am a little not quite sure on, which I still have to think about a bit because I just watched the episode right now, is when the Battle of Gods and Resurrection of Resurrection of Frieza, when those movies take place in continuity with this series, because this is like right after the Boo saga. You see the flashbacks and everything, but then at the same time, with Beerus, he woke up in Battle of Gods, right? Because he was in his slumber or whatever. So he's awake in this series. So is Goku a god right now? Is he not? I guess we'll find out pretty soon. In the intro, it doesn't show him going into God mode or anything like that. He just goes into his Super Saiyan states. So we'll see. Maybe there's some continuity, whatever. Sometimes that happens with the movies. The movies don't fit perfectly in the series. But really, if I have to think of like one thing is canon for Dragon Ball Z, whether it be movies, GT, whatever, it comes from the manga. Number one is our ultimate canon, and then the official anime, I would say, is the second minus the filler, and then the movies are kind of a level below that in terms of canon. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? And GT is probably below the movies, just because it sucks so much, and it's not, Toriyama's like not involved at all with it, and you can tell. So, well, for the most part, he's not. So aside from that with the episode, I don't have too much more else to say about it. To give it a score, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's a decent premiere. With the premiere, it's only 20 minutes plus the intros, right? Intro, outro. And with the series, we're just getting started with the new story. I definitely felt for the characters in this one, getting to finally see the Z Warriors again together. You got Piccolo and Gohan's, he's studying, and Chi-Chi wants him to become this, great, in terms of intellect. He wants him to study all the time, Videl and that, and Piccolo looks at him like, Piccolo is not pleased. So I did like that quite a bit as well. And the music is pretty good. It's got like this MIDI cool music. It's not like our old school English dubbed, Bruce Faulkner score or anything like that with the industrial, but it's got this pretty cool MIDI music sound. I like the intro, I like the outro, like I said. And Goku finally gets his wish. He gives Chi-Chi the 100 million Zeni, and he asks if he can go train with King Kai, and so he does. But she tells him, you have to come back and visit every once in a while too. You can't just go training all the time, because we all know that's Goku. That's what he loves to do. He loves to train. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say for this one, guys, about the premiere. It was so nostalgic. It just brought chills, tear to the eye. It was amazing to see new Dragon Ball after all these years. You know, growing up with the series, now a grown up watching the series still, and I'll watch it for as long as they play it. I'm compelled to, especially the new stuff. Even Kai, I watched all the way through, you know, again, just because I love the series so much. Except GT. I probably won't watch GT again, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about DB Super Season 1, Episode 1, 100 Million Zeni. I really enjoy it. Even though we didn't get to see any kind of big fighting or anything yet. I mean, it's just the first episode. They're just getting started with a new story. But, oh, man, so excited. Glad to have it back. Now I have something to watch every Sunday as soon as I wake up. Awesome. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, please thumb it up below. Don't forget to write your comment below on how you felt watching the episode after all these years, 18 years. Finally, it comes back. What you thought to enter, and like I said, do the giveaway of the Vegito within about a week or two for somebody at random from the comments that's subscribed. If you're new, you want to subscribe, you want to enter, subscribe bottom left, and favorite, share. That's it for the first review, guys. Oh, man, so cool to see it back, finally, you know. I'm so excited to see the rest of the series, and it looks like it's not going to disappoint. I'm really happy to see it back. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again next week for another review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 2 and all the other videos as usual. Yep, that's it. See you guys. It's Trev, saying peace.